Traveling can be a stressful ordeal from delays to cancellations, as well as figuring out hotel accommodations. Premium credit cards makes the process far more enjoyable as they grant you free airport lounge access, flight delay or cancellation protection, as well as the ability to quickly rack up points for free travel. The three main players in this niche today would be the Chase Sapphire Reserve, the Capital One Venture X, and the American Express Platinum card. We'll be going over the pros and cons of each one, and at the end of the video, I'll talk about which one I think might be the best for you, along with the one I personally chose. Let's start with the Chase Sapphire Reserve. I first picked this card up in 2016 when they first revamped the card, and they had offered a 100K sign-up bonus. This is the card that really pulled me into the credit card miles and points game, and it was a phenomenal card back in the day. Many of the benefits have changed since then, and currently it has an annual fee of $550 per year. So this card has a flexible travel credit for $300 per year and grants you priority pass access, which gives you airport lounge access to a wide network of airport lounges. The spend multipliers on this card are pretty straightforward, 3x back on dining and travel, with the travel category being very broad. I think that there's too much of a gap between the annual fee and the travel credits on this card. So I don't know if this card is for everyone. Chase points are one of the most valuable credit card flexible point systems out there due to having some of the best transfer partners available. The card also grants you a 50% discount when using points to book in the travel portal. So my opinion of the card is that at one point it used to be one of the best travel credit cards out there, but it's had so much negative changes over the years. I think that the Chase Sapphire Preferred paired with a premium travel card makes more sense today. Next, the Capital One Venture X is one of the best recent additions to the travel credit card world. This card not only grants you priority pass and lounge access, it also gives you access to Plaza Premium lounge access as well. Now, the annual fee on this card is $395 per year, but you do get a travel credit of $300 along with an anniversary bonus of 10,000 miles per year, which at a minimum is worth $100, which means they effectively pay you $5 to keep the card. It's a good card for non-category spend as it gives you 2x miles back on every single purchase, which at a minimum is worth 2% back, but you should be getting more than that if you transfer them out to partners. So a great catch-all card for everyday spend that does not really fit in any category. And they have a pretty good selection of transfer partners to choose from as well. I think this card makes sense for most people. You get so much value for this card because you're essentially getting the benefits of a travel card without really paying an annual fee. The American Express Platinum card is a true luxury travel card which offers the most benefits out of all the travel cards we discussed today. However, it does come with a steep annual fee of $695 per year. However, if you utilize all the credits, you have the potential to come out ahead of the annual fee. I'm not going to talk about every single benefit on the card, there's too many to cover for the purpose of this video, but I'll list them out on the screen and you can take a look for yourself. As you can see, there are numerous benefits and credits available. In terms of spend, I would probably place most flight purchases on this card as it does have a 5x spend multiplier for travel. One of the main draws of this card is the abundance of airport lounge access. The previous two cards discussed does offer priority pass, and the American Express Platinum card offers that along with Centurion lounge access, which often hires Michelin star chefs and offers a wide range of amenities. They have a pretty huge selection of cocktails. The hot foods are usually very good. There's a pretty good dessert selection as well. And sometimes there's spa amenities where you can get a free massage or even get your nails done for free. If you're flying Delta, you'll get free entry into Delta Sky Lounges as well, which is a great lounge also. Along with a few other lounges that are not a part of Priority Pass, such as escape lounges or Plaza Premium lounges. In addition to this card grants you mid-tier hotel status at Hilton and Marriott as well. This will get you nice amenities such as free breakfast, room upgrades, late checkout, and so on and so forth. So overall, this is a great benefits card, and some people joke around and say this is a coupons card because of all the credits you need to keep track of and benefits as well. But if you don't mind keeping tabs on this, you can come out ahead of the annual fee and gain some very nice perks. This card isn't really meant for the casual traveler who only flies once or twice a year. It's really meant for someone who makes frequent international and domestic trips. So maybe someone who has to fly often for business, or very experienced travelers who want the very best amenities. So out of the three cards we discussed today, which one should you choose? It all kind of depends on what kind of traveler you are. I don't think the Chase Sapphire Reserve makes sense for most people unless you're heavily invested in the Chase ecosystem only. The gap between the annual fee and the travel credits are too large for me. It doesn't make sense financially. There is just much better cards out there that offers better value with the same benefits. For most people who travel just a few times a year, the Capital One Venture X makes the most sense. It's very easy to get net positive value from the card and is also very straightforward and user-friendly. To be honest, I think the Capital One Venture X will eventually be sort of nerfed and downgraded in terms of its benefits, just like the Chase Sapphire Reserve at one point. It's just too much of a good deal for consumers to the point where the credit card issuer will lose money over time, which is exactly what happened to the Chase Sapphire Reserve over a few years. The American Express Platinum is really for frequent travelers and seasoned credit card veterans who can easily keep track of all the credits and benefits on the card to maximize its value. I think anyone who travels 4 times a year can really reap the full benefits of this card. Just a quick reminder here, all 3 credit cards discussed here today offer trip delay or cancellation protection, along with global entry or TSA pre-reimbursement, which allows you to skip the normal airport security line. So which one did I choose out of the 3 cards here? I have the American Express Platinum card as well as the Chase Sapphire Preferred, mostly for the 3x back on dining, as well as the ability to transfer out Chase points to various partners. I just love the abundance of airport lounge access and, free breakfast vouchers at Hilton's and most Marriott hotels. Sometimes you go to airports and there's no priority pass lounges. However, with this card, there's more than likely a Centurion lounge or an Escape lounge or a Delta Sky lounge. So most of the time I'm guaranteed access to at least one airport lounge. I also know that if there's ever any disputes on these cards, American Express is always on your side. They'll remove the charges instantly, and it is up to the merchants to reach out to American Express to sort of dispute it. Out of these cards, which one do you personally have? Comment below and I'll catch everyone next time.